Hi, teacher.
Hello, Ismail and Nargis. Hi, Aydın. Okay. Raul, what are you doing here?
Hello.
Hi. All right. Okay, Aydın, Ismail, Nargis, Turan, guys, good to see you. Nice to meet you again, actually, here in Zoom platform. I hope you are all doing well. As you know, this is our last week. Today we have class and we have another class on Friday, I guess, right, Aydın? You have class on Friday or Friday?
Yes, on
and
Friday.
that's it.
Friday.
And next week, Tuesday, hopefully you will see Sasmo 2021 paper, okay? And I hope you will not get surprised. I hope questions will be very similar, and I hope you can get at least silver medal, and I hope you'll get maybe gold if you try hard. And one more time, this weekend, okay, you need to put everything aside and how to say, focus on the Sasmo papers one more time, okay? Have a look at least. How did we solve these questions? All right. And also think how you are going to solve this on Sasmo's day. So you need to make a good planning. All right. Otherwise, okay, let me just go and I will say no. And what happens if the question is hard, okay? What question you should solve first? And they make a plan, and I hope it will pay off. So today, last time I have already shared this paper with you, but today we are going to solve one more time quickly. And after that, on Friday, we will solve P6 2018, and that's it. Maybe 2019 and 20, you will practice yourself, okay? So I hope you practice these questions. So Aydın question 1, Ismail question 2, Nargis question 3, Turan question 4. Let's do it like this. Aydın, if you have already solved, Aydın, just tell me how we solve this question.
My answer is C, because we can grow a similar way for 22 times 46 plus 37 plus 70. And this is equal to 22 times 100 is equal to 2,200.
Very good. So first we have to factorize because 22 is a common factor. And 46 plus 37, that is 70. 83 plus 17, it is 100. So that's equal to 2200, right? That's very easy question. Otherwise, if you try to multiply one by one, okay, you can get the right answer. But the problem is you will waste a lot of time, because a lot of time is in the exam day, even 1 minute is very important. Okay, that's why you have to save your time and try to solve question as fast as possible, of course, correctly. Next question. Ismail, read the question.
Okay. To create a fractal tree, the first step is to draw 6 branches. Then make 6 new branches for each formed branch in the previous drawing. Repeat creating 6 new branches for every formed branch in the previous step. How is the total number of newly obtained branches is step 6?
Okay. What is it?
My answer is B.
Your answer is B.
Yes.
Okay. Nargis says B. Aydın, what's your answer?
Also B.
Also B. Why is it B? Because here we have the first one, we have 6, right? So now here we have every branch has 6, right? So here we have 6 branches and everyone has 6, right? It is 36. And next one, every branch has 6. That's why we should multiply by 6. So it will be 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. It is B. So every time we should multiply by 6. All right. Next, Nargis, read the question.
Okay. Trees are planted on one side of lying street. Two consecutive trees are 8 meters away from each other, and trees are planted at the two ends of lying street. If there are 21 streets in total, how long is lying street? My answer is B.
We did similar question, right? Yes, Aydın, actually. Let's say that's a starting point, and that's the last the point of the street. Let's say starting point is S, and finish point is, it is F. It says that trees are planted on one side of the string. Two consecutive trees are 8 meters away from each other, and trees are planted at the two ends of land street. If there are 21 trees, 21 trees means this is the first one, right? And how many intervals do we have here? Since we have 21, there are how many?
20, yes. 20.
20, right? And the distance is 8. So it is 20
20 times
8.
8.
That's equal to 160.
160.
Because 0 and 1, we have 1. No, it's the first tree, second tree. How many trees? 21 trees. Okay, 21. So that is 20 intervals. Very good. All right, next question. Turan, are you here? Okay, Aydın, your turn. Read the question.
Okay. In diagram below, figure 1 has 5 small squares. Figure 2 has 10 small squares, and figure 3 has 17 small squares. Continuing the pattern, how many small squares does figure 20?
Continuing the pattern, how many small squares does the figure 20 have, right? In this kind of questions, guys, first, if you just write the number, you can see the pattern. In the first one, we have 5. In the second one, we have 10. In the third one, we have 17, right? And what is the difference here? It is 5. What is the difference here? It
7.
is 7. And the second difference, actually, it is 2, right? So what can I write here? I see here this one, it is 5 is 1 plus 4. Is it?
No,
Yes.
it's 1 times 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 2 times 4 plus 2 is equal to 10. 3 times 5 plus 2 is equal to 17. 4 times 6 plus 2 is equal to 26. Is this pattern?
Are you saying like this? The first one is 2 plus 3. Next one is 2 plus 3 plus 4. No.
No. First one is 2 plus 3. Second one is 8 plus 2. Third one is 15 plus 2. And fourth one is equal to 6. 4 times 6. 24 plus 2.
You're saying that this one is 1 plus 4, that is 2 squared. This one is 10.
Yes.
It is 2 plus, no. 1 plus 3 squared, right? And next one is, what is it? 1 plus
1
4
plus
squared.
4 square.
Okay. So the first figure, it is 2. Second figure, it is 3. Third figure, it is 4. If we just continue, let's say here we have figure n, right? What will be the formula here then? In figure n, n's term will be 1 plus n minus 1, n plus 1 squared. Is it correct? Because 1 greater,
Yes.
right? So that says that continuing the pattern, how many small squares does figure 20 have? That means that here n is equal to 20. So
20.
if n is equal to 20, right? And T20 will be equal to 1 plus 21 squared, right? So that's equal to 442. Very good, Aiden. If you could see this pattern, that's great. That is 442. Okay, next question. Ismail, read it.
Two trains leave from the same station at the same time, but move in opposite direction. One train moves at 250 kilometers of hours
Per
and
hour, 250 kilometers per hour.
per hour, and the other moves at 300 kilometers of hour
Kilometers
uh,
per hour, per hour.
per hour. How far apart will be trains be after 3 hours?
Yes, Ismail, what do you think? How does, did you understood the question? From the same
Answer.
train, right? Two trains, they are moving in opposite directions, right? The speed of the first train is 250 kilometers per hour. The second train speed is 300 kilometers per hour. The question is how far apart will the trains be after 3 hours?
An answer.
Yes,
It's a D.
because since they are moving apart from each other, right? The distance after 3 hours, we have to add their speed because they are getting apart from each other, right? At the speed of their combined speed, that is
Yes.
250 plus 300, which is equal
It's
to
equal
3
to
times 550. So that is 165.
1,650.
Okay, after 3 hours, there will be 1,650 kilometers apart. Very good. Nargis, is it your turn? Yes, read it.
Nargis, talk. I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay, I didn't read the question.
Okay, as the following bar chart shows the
Teacher,
number
I
of...
think my microphone is on. Sorry.
Okay, Nargis. Okay, Nargis, you'll read the next question. Okay, Aiden has already started. Aiden, read it.
Okay.
The following bar chart shows the number of cars in 4 different car parks in a city. The total of cars in car park A, B, C, and D is equal to 156. Find the difference in the number of cars between the car park with the greatest number of cars and the car park with the smallest number of cars. My answer is B.
How did you solve it?
I first works is 3x and it's equal to 6x. It's equal to also x and it's equal to 2x. And I wrote 3x plus 6x plus x plus 2x is equal to 156. And I wrote 12 x is equal to 155. And 155 divided 12 is equal to 30. So in question is a number of greatest number. So I wrote 13 times 6. It's times 6 is equal to 78. And smallest number is x, and it's also 13. And 78 minus 30 is equal to 56.
Very good, Aiden. I really appreciate if you so like this, Aiden. Just you need to be a bit more careful in Sasmo day, okay? and hopefully you can get gold medal. Anyway, so the answer is 65, because the idea is very simple, because we know that those parallel lines are equally spaced, right? If you just actually label the distance between two parallel lines as x, right, just after that we need to count how many spaces we have, and just label x, and total number is we have to add all these numbers together and form your equation, solve it, and answer the question. Very good. Let's continue. Next question. Nargis, read it.
Okay. A day is called factor day if the month number times the day equals to the number formed by the last two digits of the year. For example, 2nd of September 2018 is a factor day since 2 times 9 is equal to 18, as well as 8th of February 2018 as 60, because 8, 8 times 2 is equal 16. How many factor days are there from 1st of January 2015 to 31st of December 2019?
How many factor days are there from 1st of January 2015 to 1st of December? Okay, you understand, right? Here it says that factor day if the month number, it says here month number, right, times the day, right, equals the number formed by the last two digits of the year. Okay, so for example, here it says that, okay, how many factor days are there from 1st of January 2015 to 31st of December 2019, right? So 2015, for example, 2015, and here we have 2016 and 2017 and 2018 and 2019, right? So that means that it must be, what is it? It is 15, right? That 15, I can write it as either 1 times 15, right? Or 3 times 5, or 5 times 3, or 15 times 1, right? And how about 16? 16, we can write, let's talk about first 15. It says that the month number, right? And the day, here we month number, 1st of January, and the first, right? It is 15. What is 15? The day, right? That means that 115 means 1st of, what is it? January 15. Okay, that is 1, right? And how about this 3? 5, 3 is 3rd month and the 5th day. That is March 5. Also, it works, right? How about this one? 5th May 3, right? Also, it works. But here we don't have, we cannot use 15 for the number of months because we have only 12 months in a year. So this cannot be the answer. So in 2015, how many such numbers we have? We have 3. In this way, 2016, I can write it as 1 times 16, or 2 times 8, and
4
4
times 4.
4, and 8 times 2, right? So that's how many? 4. And how 17? 17, I can write it 1 times 17 only, right? Because I cannot write 17, 1, so we have only 1. 18, 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6, 6 times 3, and 9 times 2. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? It is 5. 2019, only 1 times 19. So that is only 1. Altogether, how many? It is 7, 8, 9. It is 14. So we have 14 factor days between 1st of January 2015 until 31st of December 2019. Aydin, do you think with the answer or you have more?
No, I understand.
Can you bring cold water? There's a bottle in the fridge. Just bring it. Next question. Ismail, read the question. I think we did a similar question last time, if you remember.
Find the next fraction in the sequence below.
Yes, in this kind of question, somehow we need to look at the denominators, right? And either bring them into the same denominator, or I don't know. Here, what do you notice here? The denominators must be multiples of 3, right? Because all these fractions are in their simplest forms. Yes, Aiden?
My answer is B.
B,
Yes.
because this one is 1 over 3. And this one is multiplied by 2. It is 2 over 6. That is already 9. It is 5 over 9. And the 7 over 12. And multiplied by 3, it is 9 over 15, right? So here we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So next fraction should be 18. So this one is 1 plus 1. And this one is plus 3. What? What's wrong?
It
should be 3, right? I made a mistake.
3
Yeah,
over 3.
yeah, it should be 3. It is 1 plus 3, 3 plus 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, 5. Anyway, so this will be 11. That's 11 over 18. Very good. Nargis, read the question.
Okay. What percentage of the whole triangle is shaded? My answer is D.
Yes.
D, 25%. Really?
Yes.
Yes.
First, how many triangles we have here? 1, 2, 3. I mean, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? 16.
Yes.
And how many of them are shaded?
4.
Sorry.
4.
I need to write 16 here.
4 over 16, yes.
4. And what percentage, right? So we need to multiply by 100%. So that's equal to 25%. So 25% of the triangle is shaded. Very good. Very good. I don't read the question.
Okay. Find the sum. Can you hear me?
Find the sum of the perimeters of the 3 rectangles below.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Aiden.
Okay. And my answer is 42.
How did you solve it?
My answer is E.
First I wrote, I complete this figure or rectangles. I complete the rectangles. This one. And in this it's one big rectangle. And I wrote 8 centimeter. I wrote 8 plus 11 plus 8 plus 11, and also this one is a 2 centimeter, and I wrote plus 4, 2 times 2, 4 centimeter, and it's equal to 42 centimeter.
Okay. Very good, Aiden. Nargis, why did you choose E?
Because I found 34.
34? How?
Yes. Wait. Wait.
If you remember, how did you solve this?
I remember, but can I write my solution? This is B. After the B, yes.
Yes.
X and X. This is 2. This is 2. And Ah,
2b plus 2a plus. Okay. Nargis, I understood how you did this. Okay. Also, your method is okay, but it's a bit long. And I think you made a mistake in your calculation. Okay. Because in
okay.
what I did actually, I did it, that is simple and the short and the very, I mean, how to say, good method actually, because without using also your method, okay, but at the time you need to write a lot of, what is it, variables. So as you see here, what I did here is, let me just use a straight line here. All right. For example, we are just moving this here, right? And after that, this one into here. Okay. So this one into here, right? And also this one into here, right? And what is it? This one into here. And at the time, what we have here, at the time we will have this rectangle, right? And also this one. And also here we have this one. And also here we have this one. But if you see this, okay, this one is gone. I'm not going to calculate this one. And also this one, I have already moved this up, right? And this one, the whole thing, this one is already to the left, and also this one to the right, and also this one to the right. What is it? And also actually this one to the right. But here we have two twos, right? I'm just keeping them. I'm not using them. So this one also down, right? So as you see here, if you do not count this one, right, what we have here, we have rectangle. So the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 times 11 plus 8, right? So and plus here we have, this one is 2. I didn't use this side. I didn't count this side. So here we have 2 times 2. That's equal to, this one is 38 plus 4. That's equal to 42.
42.
Another way is, how can we do this? And also, what is it? All right. In another way also, you can just guess some number, okay? For example, as you see here, the total length is here, it is 11, right? This one is 11. And this one is 8, right? And let's say this one is 3. So this should be 3. If it is 3, this should be 5. And also this one is 5, okay? So if it is 11, let's say this side is also 3. And this side is, let's say it is 4. It is 7. Also this side should be 4 then, right? If it is 2, this one is 2, right? If it is 4, this one is 4. And if it is 3, and also this one is 3. And the first one, what is the perimeter? I just write one by one. The perimeter of the first shape is, it is 12. The second one is 2 times 5, 5, 4, 4. That is 18, right?
18.
And 4 to it is 8. It is 16.
16.
What?
No, oh, yeah, 16.
What's wrong?
No. 2 plus 4 times 2 is equal to 12.
6, right? It is not 8. It is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. That is 12. So now 12 plus 18 plus 12, that's equal to 42.
42.
Because make sure that, as you see here, 3 plus 4 plus 4, it is 12, 11, right? And also in this way, you can solve this a faster way. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next question. Ismail, read it.
Billy and Phil, the rabbits are in separate cakes. The ratio of the number of carrots in Billy's cake.
Billy and Phil, the rabbits are in separate cakes.
The ratio of the number of carrots in Billy's cake to Phil's cake was 3 to 4. After some carrots from Phil's cake were transferred to Billy's cake. The ratio of the number of carrots Billy's cake to Phil's cake became 2 to 1. What's the smallest possible number of carrots that were transferred?
Okay. Any idea, Aydın?
No.
Okay, here we have Bill's cage and the Pill's cage, right? The rabbits, I know there's a grammar mistake here. Anyway, we understand the question. We have two cases. In two cases, we have two different rabbits, right? The first rabbit's name is Billy. The second rabbit's name is Pill. And they are kept in two separate cages. So the ratio of the number of carrots in Billy's cage to Pill's cage was 3 to 4. What does it mean? It means that in Bill's
3x and
cage,
4x.
if we have 3x carrots and Pill's age, we have 4x carrots. After some carrots from Bill's cage was transferred to Bill's cage, right? The ratio of the number of carrots in Bill's cage to Pill's cage became 2 to 1. So next one is we are transferring some, right? How many? Let's say n. At the time here, we have 3x plus n carrots. How about here? 4x minus n carrots. At the time, the ratio becomes 2 to 1. What does it mean? It means as 3x plus n over 4x minus n, that's equal to 2 to 1. Now from here, what we have here, 3x plus n is equal to 8x minus 2n, right? So 5x is equal to, take 2 to the left hand side, it is 3n. Okay. So I know the number of, what is it, n here? What is n here? N is equal to 5 over 3x. Okay. So now, since you know the number, immediately you can just put any number that is divisible by, what is it, 3 here. So if, let's say, n is equal to 5, right? And x should be equal to 3. Because it works, right? It satisfies this equation. Okay. And let's say n is equal to 5 and x is equal to 3. So at the time, if I just rewrite with numbers, 3 times 3, it is 9. And 4 times 3, it is 12. Right? Now I'm moving 5 carrots to the left-hand side. So that means that here we have 9 plus 5. And here we have 12 minus 5. So what is 9 plus 5? It is 14. And 12 minus 5, that's equal to 7. As you see here, the ratio here, it is, what is it? 3 to 4. But here the ratio is 2 to 1. What is the question here? What is the smallest possible number of carrots that were transferred? The smallest possible number is this one. It cannot be less than this. Why? As you see here from this relationship, right? 5x and 3n. This 3 and 5, they are relatively prime numbers. So n must be divisible by 5. X must be divisible by 3. So what is the smallest number that is divisible by 5? That is 5. So the minimum value of n must be, it is 5. Nargiz, Ismail, Aydın, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Next question then.
Alright.
Yes.
What's the value of x so that the 4-digit number 37x is divisible by 12? My answer is 4.
Can I answer?
Your
My
answer is 4.
Yes.
I say 2, yes.
My answer is 4.
Yeah, because we know that for a number to be divisible by 12, it must be divisible by 3 and it must be divisible by 4, right? So this one is 3 plus 7. It is 10 plus 2x, right? So this should be divisible by 3 also. If it is 0, 0, it is divisible. When it is 2, 2, 22 is not divisible by 4. This cannot be the answer. 4, 4, yes. 6, 6, also it's not divisible by 4. So we have 3 possible answers, 0, 4, and 8. If it is 0, right, the 10 plus 0, it's not divisible by 3. So also this 0 cannot be the answer. If it is 4, 2 times 4, 8, 10 plus 8, 18. 18 is divisible by 3. So the answer is 4. How about if it is 8? If it is 8, 2 times x, 2 times 8, 16. 10 plus 16 is 26. It's not divisible by 3, right?
But
Good.
when it's a 4, 10 plus 8 is equal to 18, and 18 divided by 3, but not divided by 4.
No. For a number to be divisible by 4, right? The 2-digit number, which is formed by the last 2 digits, must be divisible by 4. Not the sum of the digits.
Okay.
Actually, here we know that when this x is divisible by 4, if it is 0, 0, 4, 4, or 8, 8. Now we are checking the second condition. And when is it divisible by 3? So to be divisible by 3, the sum of the digits must be divisible by 3. Okay, good.
Yes.
Arrange the triangles below from the smallest to the largest area.
Can I answer? Teacher.
Yes.
My answer is D.
D. Why?
D, yes, D.
Why?
Why? Because the smallest triangle is D, the biggest triangle is B.
Now, how do you know that?
By their size.
I think it's a B.
For example, which one is the smallest here and why? Okay. We can actually get their areas one by one, but it takes time. That's why I'm just thinking, do we have any short way? For example, if you want to find D, right? What is the area of D? And you need to actually form rectangle, right? And what is the area of this empty part? Let's say this one is 1, 2,
I have
3,
an idea.
4, 5, right? This one is, what is it? 5 by 1, 2, 3 rectangle. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this area is 4.5. How about this 1, 2, 3? This area is 6. So that one is 15 minus 3, 12, 12 minus 4.5. The area of D is equal to, what is it? 7.5. In similar way, how about if you find C? If you just actually fill this to, actually I need to use, I think, whoops. Okay, I'll just skip this. You'll try later. I'm just giving you an idea because if we calculate one by one, we may lose time.
I have an idea.
Yes.
I think, for example, we should find first a height of triangles. For example, this is a 3, and this is a I think it's a 2, and this one is 3 also, and this one is also 2. I think this also equal and this is equal, but I don't know which is the smallest, which is the greatest.
Yeah, for example, this one, how do you know that the height is, for example, 3? Huh?
By squares.
How?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, this one, I understand. We can see this. For example, A. What is the height of A? What do you mean by height? Height to this side, for example, one height is this, right?
Yes.
And to this side, for example, to this side, the height is this one, different.
Yes.
Right? Anyway, I then just skip this, okay? Let me think, because one way is the here I can find the area of D, that is 7.5, okay? And how do you find the area of B, for example? Okay, the area of B, you can find in this way. You just form a rectangle, okay? When you just form the rectangle, the unshaded parts are, what is it? Right angle triangle. You see here. So now, what is this? For example, the first one is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times 1 over 2. So this area is 2.5. How about this one? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 8 times 2 over 2. This area is 8. And how about this one? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is 9, 4.4, 5. So now what is the big the area of the rectangle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 1, 2, 3. So that is 24 minus 8 minus 2.5 minus 4.5. That's equal to 16, and the 6, 7. So that's equal to 9. And see here, D is greater than B, for example. So that means that it says that B is greater than D. Okay, so that means that this A and B, it cannot be the answer. For example, now we have to check this, okay? Compare A and C, for example. In this way, we can calculate this. Otherwise, for looking at the picture, we cannot know the area. Just draw a rectangle, for example, area A. Let's also do this, okay? I'll just complete this to the rectangle. Okay, rectangle. Now, what is the dimension of this rectangle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6 by 1, 2, 3. It is 3, right? And what is the area of unshaded region? The first one is 1, 2, 3 by 2 over 2. So this one is 3. Second one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1 over 2. So it is 3. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 over 2. So that is 4. So that is 18 minus 3. That is 6, 10, 10, 18 minus 10. So A is equal to, what is it? 18, 10. So that's equal to 8. So that means that A is greater than D. And B is greater than, what is it? Here we have now, so far, B is greater than A. A is greater than D. And also we can find the last one, C. How do you find C? Let me use red here. I can form this triangle, rectangle until here and also here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this area is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2 over 2. This one is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 2. That's 2.5. So what is the dimension of this rectangle? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 7 by 1, 2, 3. It is 3. So that's 21. So from here, 21 minus 3 minus 7 minus 2.5. That's equal to 10, 11, 11 minus 2.5. That's equal to 8.5. So that is C, right? So 8.5. So D is the greatest. And after that, C, it is 8.5. After that, A, it is 8. And after that, D. So it is D, C, A, D. It says that from the smallest, right? What is the smallest? It is D. So it is D. Next one is A. A and C, B. So the correct answer is D.
Teacher, my answer is correct.
So did you solve it like this, or you just guess the answer, Nargis?
I'm guess the answer. No, guess the answer. Guess my
Hmm.
size.
Okay, good. Also, if you also can do maybe in different way. If you can just see which one is bigger, if your eyesight is also good, you can do that. But here, I mean, this is just algebraic way. Anyway, guys, let's move to the next question. Nargis, read the question.
Okay. Amy, Bob, Chris, and Doris each belong to one of two tribes. Truth, truth tellers, people who always tell the truth, and liars, people who always lie. They made the following statements. Amy, only one of us is a liar. Bob, exactly two of us are liars. Chris, exactly three of us are liars. Doris, all of us are liars. Is there is at least one true statement above? Which tribe do they belong to?
Okay. Guys, 1 minute, okay? Let's give it quiet, and after you will discuss. Just 1 minute. Okay. Uh, Aydın, Nargis, Ismail, Turan. Now we have to read and understand. It takes time. We are running out of time. Okay. Can we just leave this to the next class? At home, okay, read it and think and solve this. Next time you can share your solution with me. Okay, now because if we discuss, we don't have much time. At least let's try to see some different questions. This will be a homework, okay? And also in Sasmo Day, if this kind of question you see so long, you should read and understand. Skip this, okay? And first solve the question that takes less time, and after that your last minutes you should spend on this kind of questions. It's not maybe difficult, but you have to understand and think. It takes at least 3-4 minutes. So we have only like 5-6 minutes left. Let's see other questions. The cube on the right was split into 3 figures, as you see. Figure 1
Can
and
I,
figure 2 and figure 3. The question is, what is figure 3, right?
can I answer?
Yes.
My answer is B.
B.
Yes.
Why?
Um, the white cubes are B. What?
You're saying B.
Yes.
Any different answer?
Can I explain?
Yes.
Wait.
You said B, right?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
This variant is not correct. Teacher?
Yes.
Ah,
I have a different answer.
Okay. Aydın, we'll listen to you after Nargis. Yes, Nargis, continue. Okay.
and this. And, oh wait. The answer is C.
Yes.
No, D.
D?
No,
No.
no, no, C, yes,
C, right? It is C. Good. Okay, this kind of questions you should be a bit careful and always double check your answer. Don't keep the telephone too close. Next question. Yeah, let's solve at least 2 questions from here, and we will finish today's class. Okay, you'll
Can I
practice.
answer?
Find the number that the heart represents. Yes, what is it?
My answer is 14.
I think it's quite easy question, right? Because here we have star, star, star. That means that here we have 3 stars and 2 hearts.
Plus
That's equal
star,
to
yes.
57.
Here,
Second one
yes.
is 2 stars
2 stars,
and
3
3
hearts,
68. So since we need to find the heart, right? H. So how do we do that? Usually we need to eliminate S or H. So from here, multiply the first equation by 2. It is 6S plus
Second,
4H by 2, 114. The second one by 3. It is 6S plus 9H by 3, 180.
204.
204. So if you subtract, it is 5H. If you subtract, it is 90, right? It is 90.
Yes.
What is H? It is 18. Is that correct?
My answer is 14.
14? Why?
Um, I found there -5.
Yeah, how did you get 70?
17. 204 minus 114.
So it is 90, right?
Wow. Yes.
It is 90. So the other time, if it is 18, so if it is 18, star is 18, 36, and this S should be 7, right? Star is 7. Okay, let's continue. And find the number of triangles in the figure. Also, you will try at home. This is a bit tricky question, right? Again, how do we calculate? If you remember, just count the triangle that has only 1 part, and after the 2 parts, and after the maybe 3 parts, okay, count this. If you just count, for example, 1 part, let me just don't write number of parts, okay? Number of parts.
My answer is 23.
How many?
23.
23, really?
Yes. Is that correct?
I think there must be more than that. How about parts? 1 part. How many triangles do we have here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It is 4. This 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here we have 11. How about that contains 2 parts? Here we have 1. Here we have 2. And this one 3. And this one is 4. And this one is 5. And this one is 6. This one is 7. And this one is 8. This one is 9. Now it's already 20. Do you see that? And how about 3 parts? It is more than that.
Yeah.
Like now it is 20, right? 4 parts, for example. If you look at this big triangle, it is 1. This one, it is 1, right? And
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Actually, this one is the big one. It is 3, and this one is also big one. It's more than 23. And maybe we will count, okay, 1 by 1. Next time, everybody count. Let's compare the answers. Okay, who can find the most now? Because if it's continue this, it takes time. Okay, good. So next time, try to solve these questions and let's compare the answers and we will see. Okay, next time also we will solve P6. Guys, I have to finish class now. Okay, let me just have like 3 minutes break and I have another class. So keep practicing, it's very good. Next time also, maybe I will solve the questions and we will compare the answers and we will see, okay? Try to finish questions for this P5 and P6 because Friday is the last class. At least let's have, maybe I'm not going to spend much time on solving. If you have solutions, we will just compare our answers. If answers are different at the time, we will solve only those questions, okay? All
Can I
right.
ask quick?
Yes, yes, Aydın.
Will the exam be live or online?
No, what I heard that it will be on the paper. You have to go to the center, exam center, and sit for the exam there.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Okay. Thank you. See you on Friday, guys.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Good night.